Hello. What's up, everybody? So I haven't done any of these red rifts yet, and on any difficulty for that matter, but yeah, I figure we'll just knock out a bunch of the epic ones today. I don't know how many we're gonna do. Basically, all of them up until this point. Um, I still have a couple dailies that I didn't do. Not many. Where are they at? The specials. There's 2 of them here. I'm not really too worried about this. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about those right now. Right now, I kind of just want to use all these key cards. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, man. Let's get to it. Let me get a tweet out first, so that we can get started here, and then we're just gonna jump right into it. Dearest, you're at Marvel Champions. Would you like to... wait. Is that how you spell that word? It is, okay. I was thinking, wait, it is 2 C's, right? Duh. Alright, would you like to accompany me on a trip to the epic Red Rifts? Yes! Oh no! Leave! Okay. Tweet! Alright. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Use different 2-star champs, not like OP ones. The first message I'm seeing. Well, we have a lot to do here, man, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that. The content, well, I mean, I guess I haven't done it yet, so I don't know, but I'm guessing it's not going to be super exciting. Wait, how does it work? I see recommended team 28,000. I guess these are not where you bring 2 stars to? How do you do this stuff, man? Oh no, it is 2-star champions. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of just want to plow through it as quickly as I can, basically. So we're going to be doing that. Hold on. Let me go to the store here as well. How does this all work even? Yeah, I don't want the chronometer. What do you got to do here? Do you have to just buy these things? Is that how it works? You have to get the resources and then you buy this stuff? Red rift detectors can be used to open limited time red rifts. Okay. I guess that's it. Simple enough. It says 28,000, but each fight is like 700 PI. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. you need a high team to do that stuff. Okay. All right. So let's get to it then. Let's grab some 2 stars. Easy. Send it over 2. Easy. Thank you very much, dude. Strain. BG, my alliance added a new member today, and the first thing he did was steal the path I called in the chat. Hashtag F that guy. Wow, dude. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're just joking around or not. I'm hoping they're in here right now. Slap. Thank you, dude. But yeah, F that guy. He stole my path. Rip934 said it over 5, saying got very lucky yesterday and got a Mystic Awakening gem in a regular rift. Good luck to you, BG. Ooh, rip. Congrats, dude. That is awesome, man. Dude, thank you very much for the 5. Appreciate the support as always, dude. Thank you very much. All right, let's get to it though. Let's not waste any more time here. Which 2 stars do I want to use? I mean, we got Gamora, so we're gonna be using Gamora. We got Thor, so we're gonna be using Thor. I mean, if we're gonna be using these champions, we might as well cap Beardo it and get the synergy. You know what I mean? Where's that Beardo fella? And does he have that as a 2-star? Wait, hold on. I have Beardo, right? Yeah, okay, there he is. We got that synergy. We sure do. All right. Let's get some other champs in here. We don't need to fully complete all the synergy. I guess we'll just take Colossus and Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch action. Sure. Let's go with this team. Okay. Let's go. Do you have to 100% complete it, or is it just a one-time through type of thing? I'm guessing it's just a one-time through, but man, I don't really know. BGL's Red Guardian, do you have access to him? I don't any longer. I did have temporary access to him. Some of you might have noticed some Red Guardian content came out, and I didn't make any. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not really a fan of Red Guardian. Some people were digging him, I was not one of them, and I thought, you know what, man, maybe community needs these guys have special 3s? I guess we're gonna find out, because I'm gonna push. Actually, he's just gonna die. Maybe the community needs to be excited about a champion for once. I'll be honest though, man, I'm really not a fan. I didn't like him. I didn't enjoy playing him. I'm not saying he's bad. He's okay. I just think that's kind of all he is. Just okay. He's gonna have some use in the game, I'm sure. But he felt really. His special 2, the trauma debuff that you get on his special 2, just didn't feel very satisfying to use because of the short duration. And that did a lot to kind of take away the joy of playing that guy for me. The bully though, the bully set it over a couple of bucks. The bully 84, thank you very much, man. Where's your last? Man, I love these videos with the Hardy faces. Well, dude, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support. Hunter, I was the diggest this time around, dude. It's good to see you're alive. I didn't know how you're gonna be feeling after last night, man. The fact that the community as a whole generally calls Beardo makes Beardo a whole legend out here. Pretty much, yeah. You can refresh the traumas of the heavy attack. Oh, believe me, I'm aware. I played him. I had plenty of time to play the champion. It just was not. The short duration just made it not enjoyable for me. Some people will like him for sure, man. I don't want to. That's the thing is, like, I don't want to take that away from people. I don't want them to be influenced by my lack of joy from playing. I don't know what you want to call it. So let's let other people make their content, and yeah, Red Guardian just ain't for me. John Daniels said it over 5. John, thank you very much. And hey, BG, I think you are the bomb, dude. John, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I think you are the bomb. Thank you for the 5, dude. Let me go ahead and update the big old D after I get out of this fight. Actually, screw that. We could do it right now. It's not that hard. And symbol. There we go. It's just hard to reach that and symbol. But there we go. Dude, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it, dude. Reading my own chats in the playback because I have no memories of last night. Really made no sense. Man, it was getting tough to read some of them, to be honest with you. It was difficult at times. Hi BG, Batman, what's up, dude? Would you rank for Spider-Gwen or OG Hulk or Luke Cage using 2015 gem? I have Luke Cage 6-star unduped, and variant 1 is 100%. Is the only one pending. Alright, I'm happy that you said you had Luke Cage as a 6-star, because otherwise I would have said Luke Cage. But because you already have Luke Cage, I would probably go Spider-Gwen, just so you have a little bit of diversity in your rankings. But I actually think Luke Cage is the best out of those. So, Legacy, finally new God tier. Hey, some people really like the dude. It's not. I know some people think it's all clickbait, and hey, sometimes there is a bit of clickbait. You got to get people to click on your videos. You know what I mean? But some people really like him. Like it was kind of a debate. There's like a like a little discussion in the CCP for the new characters that come out, and it's always been like this since the start. Well, maybe not since the very beginning, but it's been like this for a very long time with champions, where it's like some people really like a new champion, some people don't. It's the exact same thing that goes on in every single alliance. You know, some people like champions, some people don't. It's just kind of how it is, and there's a lot of genuine appreciation of this champion, where for me it's just not really that way. Just didn't enjoy it. Suicide's attainable in a month or two from grinding units. Yeah, I would say in like 2 months. If you don't already, so a lot of it depends on where your roster is currently at. You can gain upwards of 2,000 units a week. Technically, if you went really hard, like we're talking 8 hours a day grinding, you can gain over 2K units a week. But yeah, it's 2K units a week is like the upper levels of realistic amounts of grinding, and even that's still a lot though. So yeah, it's possible. Suicides will run you, I think it's around 600 units, something like that, depending on what you already have unlocked. I think that price includes willpower, if I'm not mistaken. Usually check it out. You know what, it's been a while since we did the last check. Let's go ahead and check out Aunt May real quick. Why not? Expand this a little bit. Reset on that, reset on that, reset on that. And if we just look at maxing out willpower, and just look at maxing out Liquid Courage, Double Edge, and 1 point in recoil, that alone is yeah, there we go, is 12 Carbonadium cores. So depending on if you're buying them at full price or discounted prices, or if you already have willpower unlocked, we could you know, set that price back. Then it's only 8 Carbonadium cores for these 3. So, you know, varies, but what's possible and what everyone is capable of doing with the rosters they have and the time they have available and things like that, it's not really something I can say definitively if you're going to be able to have or be able to get those units, but it should give you at least an idea of what you need to do. Just completed Act 5 on my mini account and got Void. Nice. Been chasing him for a long time, my main. Oh. A little bit of a bittersweet pull then there, huh? Psyched to get him, I'm sure, but not on the main account. Andrew Lamb sent it over $5. Andrew, thank you very much. Say I love your content, Brian. Your streams have been helping me stay safe during the quarantine. Much love. Dude, Andrew, thank you very much, man. Appreciate the support, the kind words. All that stuff, man. Hope everyone's staying safe out there. Yeah, dude, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. I kind of want to put Suicides on right now just to speed up this process. Some of you will know that, we'll keep them off right now. Some of you will know that we, Legacy and I, were going to do an incursion stream today, but that got delayed a little bit. Just, you know, schedules didn't line up exactly, and we're going to do that a different day. We don't know exactly when, but I was leaving Suicides off just for that. So I'm going to continue to leave them off for right now. Maybe, I wonder if I should throw in some different champions to speed this up, or if this is just how long it's going to take. Give your life to the game, get units for eternity. Yeah, basically. There you go. If you use 2-star guillotine 2099 as second battle, the Grandmaster goes by fast. Okay. I don't know if I have her ranked up as a 2-star, or if I'm even, if I even want to use her. But it's a good shout. I can see it being pretty good. So when will we see some incursions? Well, like I just said, I don't know. I do not know. We'll do them another day for sure. We're psyched about. I don't like. I think we both really enjoy the incursions. It's. I wish we could do them more. It's just a matter of like time, and generally, it's not that they're bad rewards, but the other rewards that you get from other areas of the game just feel more important. So it's like this kind of bonus thing to do in the game that kind of have to find the time to do, rather than like just definitely do them all the time sort of thing. Eli said over 5. Eli, thank you very much. Saying, so I pulled Nick, got Blade, but no Rider, and Spidey 5-stars. So Nick for Awakening Gem? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, they're both great champions, but if you're missing the synergies, wait, hold on, excuse me 1 second here. Okay, I had to clear my throat, man. Alright. Yeah, they're... Like, you don't technically need the synergies to make Blade a good champion, but it sure does help. Helps quite a bit. Without those synergies, you know... Like, I think Blade is still the better champion compared to Nick Fury in... let's say, like, pre-Act 6 content. He's really strong for Act 5. A lot of villains in there. You can get Danger Senses. Even if you don't have a high-level Ghost Rider, it's fine. You can bring in a 3-star Ghost Rider. He'll do great. Oh, man, I probably should not have pushed this guy, huh? Nope, didn't get this done. I'm going to get destroyed here in a moment. But, yeah, once you get past Act 5, it feels like Nick Fury is probably the stronger of the two. And if you don't already have, like, the other champions to go along with Blade, well, probably regardless of where you're at, it's just a good idea to invest in Nick Fury at that point. I don't know. But, yeah, I'd say Nick Fury is a good way to go, man. I'd recommend it. And dude, thank you again for the 5. Thank you very much. Let's Junior Zephyr said it over 3. Junior Zephyr, thank you very much for the 3. I don't know if you ever played Heroes of Newerth. Maybe not, because it's not that popular of a game, especially these days. But Zephyr was one of my favorite characters in that game. Anyway, hey BG, I've currently got 3.3k units saved. Do you think it's possible to grind enough units for July 4th deals? I normally hit all milestones in the 4-star basic arena and 4-star featured, and half the milestones in 5-star featured. Might just open Doom calves if not. Um, let me see here. Just doing a little bit of rough math. I don't think so. I think you'd have to grind more than that. Yeah, I think you'd have to grind more than that. I think you could, well, I mean, you're already pretty close to, what's it called? To the, like, if you don't want to save for all, like, the 15K offer, you could just get, you know, the 1,000 and 4,000 offer. It's either 1,000 and 4,000 or 1,000 and 5,000. They kind of change it. But yeah, you could get like the first 2 offers. So I don't know. You might want to not spend all of your units just so that you could do that. It's kind of a kind of a risk either way because we don't know what the offers are going to be. And sometimes the first couple of deals are worth it, and sometimes it's only worth it if you can pick up everything. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to say. But yeah, just something to consider before you go all in on those Doom caps. But yeah, I think you'd have to grind more to get enough units, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think you'd quite make it. But dude, thank you very much for the 3. I don't know exactly where you'd end up either, but I think you'd be still quite a bit off. My kind of quick estimation was like, I don't know, you might be able to reach like 10K or something, or maybe like 10 or 11 or something like that. But a little bit hard to estimate, especially with like calculating battle chips and things like that. But just to give you some sort of an idea of where I think that you'd end up, that's where I think you'd end up. Okay, Croy sending over a $1.50 with a banana. Croy, thank you very much. Oh, just saying, just a love buck? Well, dude, I'll take it. Thank you very much. No, I've been sad lately. Allianceless today. Oh no, Croy. Allianceless. I hope you find a new home, new alliance home soon. Eli sent over another 2. Eli, thank you very much. Saying I'm on 6.1.3 for now. Okay. Yeah. Well, that makes it way more clear. So yeah, you don't have the synergies that you can take in as lower levels, and you're in Act 6. Yeah. Nick Fury all the way, dude. Totally go with Nick Fury. Update this big old D real quick. Thank you again, man. Man, my little tracker thing's not working here today, man. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes this happens. But Extinct X Insanity sending over a $1 saying check Twitter. Okay. What do we got over on the Twitter of things? 5-star. What's it gonna be? Is that Doom? Nope. Oh, the heartbreak. Oh, I didn't even read the message. Pain also open early access crystals for Red Guardian got trashed. Rip. Hey, you know what I will say about this though? Maybe not the most exciting pull. This damn Taskmaster. I'll switch back to screens in a second. Might not be the most exciting pull, but she does have a synergy with a couple of important synergies. I know the one with Morningstar, like some people were actually really after a guillotine for a while. I don't know if that's still a thing. There's been so many other champions that got added that people might have higher interest in today, but yeah, that was definitely a thing. Oh man, I didn't get this done. Now I'm dead. But yeah, I'm sure you would have wanted someone else, possibly the champion that you just rolled over. Dude, thank you for the buck. Always next crystal, at least. Can we see your 1 stars? We could take a quick detour to the 1 stars. Very quick detour after this quest, sure. What's up, BG? MSD? What's up, man? What deals are there on July 4th? So it's different every year, but they follow a similar format. There's lots of deals in the store, in the Inuit store. You know, you'll see like these same offers here, like the regular unit offers, except along with the units, they really try to juice it up and throw in like a bunch of catalysts and crystals and things like that. So, and then there's usually a 3-tiered offer for units. They try to kind of make everyone happy. The spenders, the free-to-play people, and the super spenders that are just gonna get everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, here's my 1 stars. I'm gonna go back to the quest now. I'll have to pause it if you really were curious what they were. But yeah, it's a 3-tiered offer that has the first offer is always 1,000 units. The second offer is either 4,000 or 5,000 units, and then the final offer is either 9,000 or 10,000 units. The total it has been, at least for a long time now, 15K. It's just sometimes that middle offer seems the price seems to vary, but yeah. And it's usually like the best deals of the year. Well, July 4th and Cyber Monday. Those are the 2 best deals of the year for the most part. What up, dude? Is that a dorky diggity Dave in here? Dude, what's up, man? Finally made it to a stream. Oh man, I understand. A busy life. It's tough. But Dave, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? What are Nightcrawler strengths? His damage output is actually pretty good. I mean, Nightcrawler is mostly known as a defender because of how annoying he is with his evade. But offensively, he could actually dish out some pretty good damage. He also has a very fast evade. His evade is a little bit unique, like his dexterity evade, his dashback evade. Where, because it's so fast, you can... I don't know exactly how true this is, but it certainly feels true, at least. It seems like you can evade certain projectile hits, like War Machines, with Nightcrawler, whereas with other champions, you can't exactly do that. It's kind of crazy. It's still not easy to do, but sometimes just furiously swiping back. I never knew if it was like, if it's actually like that, or if it just feels that way because of like auto evade and stuff. I don't know. Either way, Easy, sending over another buck. Easy, thank you, man. Same BG. I got 10,315 6-star shards, so June 2nd. We're both going to be popping dooms. All right, man. I like it. I like it. Hopefully there's a lot of 6-star dooms that day, man. Doomsday, dude. If only, oh man, if only we had the old 5-star featured crystal. That would be the ultimate community affair right there. The Doomsday. Instead of Blade Day. If only. Hey, by the way, speaking of Dork Lessons, if you guys haven't seen it and you guys are interested in checking out some Red Guardian action, over on the official MCOC channel, it's a really great video featuring the one and only Dorky Diggity Dave and Kabam John. And they do a great job of breaking down all of Red Guardian's abilities and all that. So yeah, highly recommend it. I used to have opening parties? Yeah, man. I don't know. I definitely miss the kind of community build up to a new champion coming out and like waiting and everyone going in on the featured crystals and things like that. I definitely miss that. But there is part of me that's like, man, at the rate that we're getting shards these days, it's almost like it'd be too easy to just pick out any champion you wanted, you know? You know, especially like with the list of champions that came out this year, and not all of them being up to what everyone would like them to be, not quite on the level of some of the older gods out there. People would have mountains of shards just waiting. Wasn't there a bonus 6-star crystal for 3,000 units after the 15k unit deals on Cyber Monday last year? Oh yeah, you're right, there was. I think, could you get 2 of them or something like that? You're right though, there was something after the 15k. It wasn't really worth it, in my opinion at least, but I do remember that. Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna see something like that again. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I don't think it would be easy, as we still rely on RNG. Yeah, I mean, some people would still get screwed, but... Oh my god, dude, I'm getting wrecked by this Adaptoid. What the hell? Some people would still get screwed by the RNG, but at like 20% chance, saving up, you know, you could save up like 20 crystals, and the odds of you not getting the chance, like, man, you'd have to really get screwed by the RNG. It happens. We've seen it. We've already seen it, but it doesn't happen that frequently, where you open up that many at least. But yeah. Giles Lloyd sent it over £5. Dude, thank you very much. Saying to support your channel. Thank you, man. Always constructive and fair commentary on the game. Appreciate it. Dude, glad you like the channel. Thank you very much for supporting it. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. Definitely appreciate that support. Dude, I've got these rank up gems, and I got a 6-star Gamora, and I'm just saying, I kind of dig Gamora a lot. And part of me really wants to at least rank 2 Gamora. So, did you just go Irish right now? Me? Did I? Did it sound Irish? Wasn't trying to if it did. But yeah. Giles, thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. You sound like you were thanking him for a bowl of Lucky Charms, did I? Oh man, I want to actually do an impression like that now, but it would just sound terrible. I'm like thinking about it still, trying to imagine in my head the way to say it, but no, man, I can't do it. My impression skills, they're non-existent. It just sound terrible. Non-spenders and even non-whales are having a tougher time in the top 20 AQ these days, barring a few exceptions. They need to fix RNG. They need to fix something, man. We all know that. They need to fix something. I don't know what it is exactly, but yeah, the game definitely changed, took a turn, but from experience playing this game, I feel like this always happens, and there's always these times in the contest that are like, bam, what are you doing? And then they fix it. We can't say it for absolutely everything in this game, but at least it It seems like that happens, so. I'm Batman sending over 100 rupees. Thank you, man. Saying long since got a treat for Lola. Here you go. Batman, I hate to be the one to tell you, man, but unfortunately, Lola passed away. Do appreciate it still, but yeah, man. The rest of your message here on other unimportant news. We'd love to pick your brains on Spider-Gwen, useful for Act 6. Spider-Gwen, she's a little too flimsy for me. A little too flimsy. I think for some things she works great. I think her best use is probably like against the Collector, with her auto evade against unblockable specials. You know, there's other situations. Of course, she has useful abilities. Her damage output is not bad. She has slow. There's still not that many champions that have slow, so absolutely not calling her a bad champion by any means. It's just when you look at Act 6 and you look at the damage output that's coming from these champions, and you look at Spider-Gwen's stats. Like, let's go and pop on over to Aunt May real quick. It just doesn't really add up to a good experience from well, for me at least. Maybe other people have had a better time with her, but when you look at a champion that has 59% block proficiency, and even this is a 5-star rank 5, less than 30,000 health, which, I mean, this health pool is not bad. It's actually higher than I thought it was going to be. To be honest, I thought she was closer to like 26,000. So the fact that she has 30k, that's actually pretty good. But still, 59% block proficiency when the opponents have like, you know, some of them have not even including the bosses. Some of those regular fights have like 13,000 attack. It just gets rough. It gets pretty rough. So, yeah, I think that kind of severely limits her potential in Act 6. And that's why I think we don't see more people using Spider-Gwen. I also think, like, I mean, it's hard not to compare Spider-Gwen to She-Hulk, since they're both reworked at the same time, both the same class, both are rank-up gem from variants, you know, the years that they came out at least. They both have slow, things like that. And I just feel like She-Hulk is the better of the two champions, kind of overall. We could take a look at her stats as well on Aunt May here. Let me start up this next quest real quick. She-Hulk. So, she's actually not much higher in terms of block proficiency. At 60%, but her health total significantly higher, and just the way that her damage ramps up significantly higher. She's got this 10% physical resistance. You know what? I actually didn't pay attention. Does Spider-Gwen have any of that? Oh, she's got a little bit of physical resistance, 5%. It's something at least, but yeah, not quite as much as She-Hulk. And then just the way that the way that her taunt works. Where is this? Passive. Okay, here we go. Induce Panic. Oh, man, I never actually read the title of the ability, but Induce Panic. Okay. She-Hulk's sharp intellect and overwhelming strength panics her foes, increasing their chance to launch special attack by 15% for each of her personal passive furies. So, like, that's a huge deal. Just getting the opponents to throw out their specials makes the fights a little bit more predictable, helps you get a better handle on the fight, and kind of indirectly reduces the amount of damage you're going to be taking as a result, I feel. So yeah. But yeah, it's kind of my thoughts on Spider-Gwen, at least for Act 6. Ocasio Insane BTW. Don't know if I said that right. I don't know if I was supposed to say with the exclamation mark as an I. Either way, man, you sent over $2. Thank you very much. I don't see any message. Looks like you're just sending over a couple bucks to support me and the channel, and thank you very much for that, man. Appreciate it. Oh, now I see another message from you in the chat saying, "Did you read my donation?" There's no message to read. I did see it. I was answering the one before it, before I got to yours. But if there was an actual message to go along with it, yeah, for some reason it didn't go through. Now you're saying love the vids. Well, thank you very much, man. I do appreciate that support. Thank you very much. Steel said it over 2 as well. Steel, thank you, man. Saying last 2, please, pretty man. Okay. Let's see here. What are your last 2? Please do the voices in Irish. Dude, I can't, man. I'm telling you, it's not. I would love to. I think it's a great, great accent and everything, but I can't do it. A sobbing Ms. Murphy approaches. F.R. O'Grady. After Mass says, is that Father? Is that what F.R. is? Father O'Grady after Mass says, wait, is this gonna be bad? Am I gonna regret reading this? I'm gonna have to read this silently first. See what this is. Wow, okay. Alright, it's not that bad. It's a little bad, but it's not that bad. I could read it. Okay. So Ms. Murphy approaches Father Gray after Mass says, "So what's bothered you?" She replies, "Oh, Father, I have terrible news. My husband passed away last night." The priest says, "Oh, Mary, that's terrible. Do you have any last requests?" "Certainly, Father," she replied. He said, "Please, Mary, put down that damn gun." I have to boo you. You know this. You already know it. Boo. But thank you very much for the 2. Batman sent over another 100 rupees saying, sincerely, sorry to hear about Lola. Didn't know. It's alright, man. Would have brought this up. Hope Laura's coping well. Lola, you'll always be remembered by us. Yeah, thank you, man. It's, we miss her, but, you know, it's part of life. But thank you very much for the another 100 rupees, dude. Jeremiah sent it over $1 as well. Jeremiah, thank you. Where is your last one at? Hold on. This Taskmaster, I think, just ended me. He did. Alright, let me see. Oh, it's right after it. Okay. Just opened Tier 3 Rift and got a Cosmic, but it's my 3rd Cosmic Gem, not from the Rifts, but from other content. You got a lot of Cosmic Gems there, man. I'm sure you were wishing it was a different class type. But hey, there's a lot of good Cosmic Champions out there, so go nuts. But dude, thank you very much for the $1. Appreciate it, man. Speaking of gems, once we get to the actual Rifts, I'll probably take a quick look at the gems I have just to see which ones are going to be kind of the most valuable for me. I'm going all random, but still just out of curiosity. Kind of curious which gems I'm lacking and all that. Who would you rather awaken, 5-star Nick Fury or 5-star Aegon? Probably Aegon. It's a little bit situational. They're both great champions, right? Aegon's better in the longer content, typically at least, which is Labyrinth and the Abyss and some of the quests in Act 6. But I will say this about Aegon too: like, as great as he is, man, I don't want to build him up for every quest, you know? So for the average quest, I'd be bringing Nick Fury more so than I'd be bringing Aegon, personally. So either way, it's a great champion to awaken. It kind of just depends on what you're looking for right now. Either a champion for that longer form content, or just someone that can you know, knockout quests quickly if you're not really interested in the long content at the moment kind of thing. Speaking of cosmic gems, I also have 3, but I pulled hype today. Hey, that should only be 2. Been waiting for ages for this pull. Nice, man. Yeah, hype, one of the best champions to awaken too. Just because he doesn't need 6 stones, like any 6 stones. You can give him a few, but he really doesn't need it. What was I gonna say? You know, like it's kind of interesting how the game kind of shifts, because I swear in the past I would have said like hype, I probably wouldn't awaken him even. He could be played unawakened and all this. But with how much better I feel like or how much, maybe not better, maybe just more important I feel like he is because of all the nodes that got added, that he still counters when other champions kind of unable to. Feels like he's become a better champion in the game overall. And just the fact that gems have become more available and things like that, whereas 6 stones are still extremely rare. Feels like the value of awakening hype has only gone up over time. You said at the end of your discussing MCOC vid that you didn't reach all the points you wanted to. Any chance we get the sequel? I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about for the discussing MCOC vid. I mean, I do remember saying things like... Are you talking about like the sequel to the McFabio, or because just in general in this game, I haven't done all the things that I want to do. I can't remember exactly what I said in the video, but I feel like maybe that's what I was talking about, is like why I don't want to stop playing the game right now, just because there's still so many things that I want to do. But if you're talking about like a follow-up to the McFabio, at some point, yeah, man, I would love to do another one of those runs. It just kind of needs to be the right time for it. Like, it was a pretty special time when I did the McFabio run because of the what's it called? The Mole Man expeditions. Mole Man expeditions, plus we had a boss rush challenge that helped accelerate the account. Like, I need some extra content to be able to do, especially from the perspective of someone that's not going to have much time, or, you know, not too many units. Like, it was free energy for the Mole Man expeditions. So even though I boosted the account with 3,100 units, like, if those Mole Man expeditions weren't free, man, the majority of those units would have went to going through that, you know, buying energy refills to go through it. So yeah. But yeah, I would love to do another one of those, like, new account challenges, man. I had such a good time doing it. It seemed like everybody really enjoyed it too. I like that it kind of developed into a little bit of a story with McFabio, you know. Kind of took on a life of his own. And I would love to do something like that again. We could even try to go bigger next time. What rewards do you get from the rifts? It's random. There's like 5-star shards or full 5-star crystals, featured crystals, 5-star awakening gems, catalysts, 6 stones. How many do you have left, BG? I don't even know. Want a reply for BG? About what? Is 5-star OG Black Widow still worth an awakening gem? For the most part, no. If you have a specific use case for her, then sure. But Kind of what I was just saying about Hyperion. You know, whereas Hyperion doesn't really need many sick levels, Black Widow needs a ton. So I would argue that 5-star Black Widow was almost never worth Awakening, because she was a late addition to the 5-star crystal. I mean, technically she's not in the basic crystal, right? But she was a late addition to the 5-star pool. And by the time that she got added, not only were there just other champions that were probably stronger, or I mean, they're definitely stronger, but I can't say for every situation, but also don't need as big of an investment, or if you are going to invest in them, at least it's a better investment in terms of, you know, an Awakening gem and 199 Sig Stones kind of thing. I think people might have used Black Widow to fight Thing in war, or maybe some other situation. I'm not sure all of her use cases, but for the most part, no, she's not a very strong champion. And to make that kind of investment is a bit rough. She's a cool champion. I'd love to pull her just as a trophy champ, and in case she gets included in future synergies and things like that, but it's pretty meh by today's standards. Is it bad that I have an OG Black Widow and Alliance 4 defense? I mean, hey, put whatever your best defenders you got out there. Defense, I think, is one of the least important things to invest in. Eventually, you hit a point in the game where, you know, it can become a priority. But if you think about from like a new player's perspective, all the way up to pretty late stage of the game, like you're gonna progress faster if you rank up champions to use offensively, both for Alliance Quest, Alliance War, and questing content. The amount of rewards that you can pull in is way faster, and that'll allow you to eventually invest in defenders if you're interested in, you know, competing in war and things like that. But for the most part, defense is like the last thing. Ryan, don't go on Twitter. So many puns. Okay. I'm glad you warned me. I'm going to close out Twitter for the rest of the day. Good night, Twitter. ABG, how are you? I'm doing good, Coffee Bat. Hope you're doing good, too. Recently got a 5-star Thing as my 4th 5-star. Nice, man. Great 5-star to get. What are your personal jackpots in the rifts? 10k 5-star shards, 1k 6-star shards. You know, I'm not even sure exactly all of the rewards in there. I just kind of have a general understanding of what's in the rifts. I would say I would actually really like the featured crystal. I would love to pull a featured crystal, since I don't have to spend 15k shards to open it. If I just land on it randomly, I'd be psyched. There's a bunch of exclusive champions in there that I would not mind pulling at all. Yeah, I'd be happy with 1,000 6-star shards, happy with Catalyst, regular 10,000 5-star shards. I don't know, I'm kind of just going for whatever. That's why I don't really mind to just go all random and stuff too. But once we get into the actual rifts, I'll have a better understanding of what's in there and what's the best of the best stuff. The Shed sending over another buck. Where's your last one? Is Past BG. Boo. Huh? Oh no, oh my bad. I went up to Steel. Oh man, you guys both having the 22. It shouldn't have confused me, but S names with 22. Alright, Shed, my apologies. I see your last one now. Saying BG decided to gamble on the Doom crystals in the Crystal Vault, and after 3 5-stars in a row, then a 3-star on the 5th crystal, I got him as a 5-star. Nice, man. And I have a 5-star Mystic Gem for him. Dude. Jackpots. Nice, man. That is awesome. Congrats on your Doom. Good stuff, man. And thank you again for the buck. Derek. What's up, Derek? Signing over 5 saying, BG, just want you to know that I've always appreciated the font selection on your thumbnails. Really? Some people just don't understand. Hashtag good band transfer. Thank you, man. You know, a lot of thought and effort goes into the font put on thumbnails. And, I don't know. I guess I always liked the one I used. I mean, I'm half joking, but kind of serious. I've pretty much kept the same font for the longest time now. But when I first picked it out, you know, you're going through a list. You're going through these programs. At the time, it was GIMP. Now I use Photoshop, but I was using GIMP and just going through font by font trying to figure out a good one. Not even realizing that there's better sites out there that keep track of that stuff. You can go to like Google Fonts or something like that. Can't remember the name of it, but and see them much easier. But yeah, Eric, I'm glad you like the font I use. Thank you very much. It's like L. Bookman or something like that, man. I don't know. Actually, it's a slightly different font for certain thumbnails, but that's the main one I use. But yeah, thank you, dude. Speedhawk, and over 565. Speedhawk, thank you very much. Saying 565 question. Ah, I get it now. Have the ability to rank 5 2 champions. Cap Infinity, Thing, Omega Red, Void, Captain Marvel. Hang on, let me hop in this next quest before I reread this list here. Okay. Well, let's try this again. Okay, so you can rank 5 2 champions. Cap Beardo, Thing, Omega Red, Void, Cap Marvel, Domino, Sunspot, AA, and have SS. I'm going to guess that's Sim Supreme, although these days SS could mean anything. Corvus Glaive, Blade, and Hype, and Ghost at 565. Okay. Well, the first thing that I will say here is there's a lot of champions to choose from, which, right off the bat, I feel like maybe taking the wrong approach to kind of figuring out your next rank up decision. So typically, once you get into like taking up 5 stars to rank 5, you know, maybe the first few it's kind of just, you know, pick your favorite champion, and that's pretty much it. Favorite good champion at least, because we all have those favorite bad champions. But anyway, after that, then I really feel like the best thing to do is to look at the content that you're trying to complete and make the rank up decision based off of that. So if you're, I don't know what your experience is like in the variant difficulties, but, you know, just as an example, ranking up an XL champion if variant 2 was your goal, or ranking up a tech champion if variant 3 is your goal. I see that you already have Ghost, so you're pretty covered for that one. But yeah, generally I think that's the best way to approach it. Or countering certain bosses in Act 6, things like that. But if I didn't have any of that info, I could call out some of the champions that I especially like on this list. But you know, after I maybe call out some of these, then I definitely recommend looking at the content that you're gonna do. So, with all of that said, you already have SS, Corvus, Blade, Hype, and Ghost. Hold on, let me see if there was any clarification on that SS. Okay, I don't think so, so I'm guessing I was right with Sim Supreme. If you run Suicides, or if you're interested in running Suicides, since you already have Corvus and Ghost ranked up, then I would say Omega Red is a no-brainer. Even without Suicides, is a great champion, but you know, he just rounds out the immunities nicely and brings a different type of damage to the table. Will help you to get around those Thorn-style fights that Corvus and Ghost will have trouble with. So yeah, if you run Suicides, I would say absolutely Omega Red would be like the #1 pick on that list. Even without running Suicides, he's a contender. AA, I would take off of the list just because he's got limited use, and although I don't think he's a bad rank 5 eventually, I feel like until you get a bunch of other rank 5s up there, then Archangel, for the times you need him, he'll be good at rank 4. Aside from that, he's like the only real obvious one I would take off the list. I guess I would personally take Sunspot off the list too, just because I kind of value Omega Red higher for the mutant class. I don't see a Nick Fury on the list. That kind of hurts Cap Marvel a bit, and especially since you already have 2 Cosmic rank 5s, I maybe would say pick a different class type for the time being. I notice you don't have any Science, so I'd probably go with one of the Science champions. So yeah, I'd probably go with something like Omega Red and one of the Science guys. A little bit hard to say which one is kind of best for your situation. I really like Void, but you could also argue that Void at rank 4 is also fine enough. And yeah. Tough call, man. I think that's probably about as best I can narrow it down, is what I would do, is go with Omega Red and one of the Science ones. I don't know who would be most useful for you. Again, look to the content, though. If you're interested in Variant 2 or something like that, then Thing's the obvious answer. If you're looking at certain bosses in Act 6 where Void is like a top counter for them, then go with someone like Void. If you're just looking for kind of that all-purpose Science champion that has real high block proficiency and all that, then go Cap, you know? But yeah, that's the way I see it, at least. Long answer, I know. But yeah, again, really look to that content that you're going to be countering. That's how I'd approach it, at least. Dude, thank you very much for the 565. Thank you very much. Is that Cam in here? Cam, what's up, dude? Wait, I don't think I spent units in the lane. I remember having 6k units at the end, though, so probably even. Quake is pretty decent for the first 90% too. Are we talking to Roboto? Yeah, talking to Roboto. Okay. Dreamin's in here too. What's up, Dreamin? Cpo sending over a buck. Cpo, thank you very much. Where are you at? That's one. BG, love the content. Thank you, man. But why do you always boo jokes? Is it that you really don't like them, or just jealous because you don't have Ghost? It's not the second one. Definitely not the second one. No further questions. I don't know, man. I don't boo all jokes. I just boo... I don't know. I guess it started with puns. It's like the easy jokes. I don't know. They're not. I mean, maybe that's not the right way to say it, because it's not easy coming up with any jokes, I guess. But you know, the kind of obvious like egg puns and stuff like that. I just feel like they should be booed, and my mouth agrees. That's about it. Hashtag happy birthday, hashtag happy Halloween. Thank you, man. No, it's not my birthday and it's not Halloween. But thank you for the buck, dude. That's the best answer I got. I don't know. It just kind of started and became a thing. He's always behind. I am always behind. That, I was scrolled up there for a while, but I scrolled back down now. Leaning towards Cap Infinity and Omega Red, but value your opinion. We'll look towards the content. Just got Cavalier. No other endgame content yet. Thanks again. Okay. Yeah, I think those are great rank ups, man. I think those are great decisions. Wow, Dreamin', I can confirm what Pete said, by the way. Cam does miss you. It's because Ghost is a booty you wish to aspire to? But boo. Struck by Saber said it over 2 saying you only boo Tom's jokes. This is not true. Oh man. I hate admitting this because I hate that I did it. But I even booed Legacy's dad once on Legacy's live stream. Legacy's dad made a joke, and I thought about it for a minute. I thought the respectful thing to do. It was back and forth. It was like, you know, Lags is a good friend. Of course, I want to, you know, show his father some respect and all that. And I thought, what's more respectful? Laughing at the joke or including him in booing everybody? So I booed him. and I kind of regret it, because probably would have just been better just to laugh at the joke, you know? But I couldn't help myself, and he had to be booed. Okay, Stroking my saber, thank you for the 2, though. I'm Batman, said it over 40 more rupees, saying I have a joke. Seed quit MCOC. Oh, bad. He didn't quit MCOC. He's still around. But thank you very much for the 40 rupees. Eli said it over 5, saying never let a geologist drive your car. They get stoned and hammered. Boo. See, here's the part I don't understand. People know I'm gonna boo them, and they still bring the jokes anyway. I thought this was gonna be a way to stave off the jokes, but it just doesn't work. I need to come up with a new method, maybe. But Eli, thank you for the 5. Thank you very much. B. Daniels said it over, Buck. B. Daniels, thank you, man. Saying, what up, Brian? I'm on Luke Cage on 3rd path. Think I'm addicted. B. Daniels, dude, you've been crushing content lately. Just mowing it over. Good luck to you, dude. Good luck. You booed Lags' dad, unsubscribe. I know, man. I felt bad. I feel like if he knew that I booed everybody, it would have made more sense, but he probably doesn't know that I boo everybody, so, you know. One day I'm gonna go up to Canada, and we're all gonna go out to brunch or something. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I went to brunch, but I feel like that's what I would do if I was in Canada. I'm gonna explain things. PG, you know this website that gives free max level accounts? Yeah, man. That's not really allowed. I don't know if you know that. For Loki poker game in 55 minutes, you in, BG? Nah. Poker. I've tried to get into poker a couple of times, and like I've played a few games, but I don't know. I guess I kind of lose interest quick. My ADD kicks in, and I can't really focus on the game, and kind of just want to be doing something else. I feel like maybe if it was like in person or something like that, which I've done a little bit of that too. I've done more in person than online, but anyway, I feel like it'd be easier to get into, you know, having a few drinks, BSing about some nonsense. But, yeah. Just the game of poker itself, not that into it. Which I know that's kind of how it is for a lot of people, but some people are just really into poker itself. But anyway, side note, can you quickly check your keycard stash? I need to know how much longer this torture will persist. Oh my goodness, man. That bad, huh? I don't know. I'll go check it out, I guess. Oh, it's Hoochie Wife. To be honest, I thought I'd be in the rifts at this point. It's taking forever. Bonesaw Hoochie Wife, sending over a buck. Uh-oh. Is this going to be one of those... I don't see a comment from Bonesaw here. Hang on. Dude, it's still busted. Still see no comments from you, dude. And I don't know why. And I'm on Twitter, and I don't see a message on Twitter either. Rip. I'll keep Twitter open for a minute here to see if you said something through that. Grizzle G sending over a couple bucks. Grizzle, thank you very much. Saying, YBG, did you hear about the corduroy pillow? It's making headlines. Wow. Because of the lines on the... and your face. Boo. Grizzle G, thank you very much for the 2. What's up, BG? Captain Bay, what's up, dude? Where are we at? Let's see. Maybe we should just cut it here and pop into the rifts. I still have 5 left. Alright, let's just head into the rifts, I guess. I don't know. How many of these things can I buy? Maybe we'll do more rifts another day or something. Because, yeah, it already has been over an hour. My goodness. Alright, so I just buy this one, right? Rift detectors. Yeah. This is good. Alright, we've got 7 rifts to do. Thought it was going to be more than that, but I guess because I still have more of those key cards. Do you have to be? I just realized this little symbol up there. I think that means you have to be... Is that the uncollected symbol? Yeah, I think it's uncollected, right? So you have to be uncollected to do this. Okay. Thanos sent it over a buck. Hang on, let me see what Thanos said first. Well, BG changed name to Cap Rogers yesterday. He pulled Cap Infinity, joked about the name change to Doom, but didn't do it. But did get 4 Doom Caps today, and well, got 5-star Doom. Nice, man. No name change. Actually, dude, never change your name ever again, because this seems to be your lucky name. So I think that's what we've stumbled upon, man. Jackpot, dude. Congratulations. Thank you for the buck. Alright. Let me grab these, though. And then we'll get to it. I see Bones sent over a message on Twitter. Alright. Let's hop in there. Bones saying, how about 5-minute quarantine from commenting for bad jokes? Example, I made a pencil with 2 erasers. It was pointless. What's this 5-minute quarantine? You're saying, like, I shouldn't comment on them? I can't help myself. Boo. Boo. Bonesaw, thank you for the buck, though. Okay, let's hop into these rifts. You know what? I'm going to timestamp it this way the people watching afterwards. I just put a little timestamp in the description for them. So, 1:14 into the stream. Okay. Okay, 7 epic rifts coming right up. Let's throw in... Kind of surprised that you get to bring 5 champions to this. I thought in the past you only got to bring 3, but I'm probably mistaken on that. Anyway... I don't think I'm going to use Omega Red, but just in case I need poison immunity or something like that, let's go on with this team. And no timestamp. Make them suffer. Yeah. I mean, this is the lazy way out, because I could just put, like, you know, edit it down into a different video or something like that, but nah. Alright, let's do this fight first, and then we'll take a look. BG, why didn't you go for the 3,000 to choose your one path for that featured crystal? I think it's only worth it if you're picking out an awakening gem. And because I don't need any specific awakening gem right now, I'd rather just go random and see what happens. There are some gems. Oh, I said I was going to look at my stash to see what gems I maybe wanted. We'll do that after this real quick. But there are, of course, some gems that I'd be happy to get. He doesn't have a special 3, right? Jeez. Blasted. Alright, I'm just going to push this time. The featured crystal, I don't think it's worth throwing away all the rifts for. So, let's see here. So, A, we get 10,000 5-star shards. B, we get, it's just 5 of these 6 stones. Yeah, 5 5-star 6 stones. C, 4,500 tier 5 basic. 2,000 5-star shards. Tier 2 alpha. 100 6-star shards. Oof. 1,000 6-star shards. That's more like it. A featured 5-star crystal and or arena crystal by the looks of it. Who knows? 10,000 5-star shards or a science awakening gem. Okay, I think science is actually one of the ones I could use, if I'm not mistaken. So, that said, let's chance it. 5 6 stones on the first one. Okay. Not the most exciting. But you know what, man? I could use some 6 stones, so... Whatever. You're getting the tier 5 basic, which isn't bad, but I need more 5 stars. Yeah, I hear you. I wouldn't mind... I really would not mind getting 4,500 tier 5 basic, a whole bunch. I could use more tier 5 basic, and considering I pick up some of those for glory anyway... Dude, that's like picking up 900 glory. I wouldn't mind it. Oh, I see. Got the wife in here. Oh, it's so hard when I see your actual name. I can't. I just can't call you. We have the other half of Bonesaw and Hoochie Wife. I think I messed up your name last time. Is it Laisha? I think that's what it is. I might have messed it up. I'm so sorry if I did. Would send it over to saying bad jokes equals 5 minutes in the corner. Okay, if that's okay, I actually do like that. Yeah. If that's what Bonesaw was trying to say, the quarantine for the bad jokes, yes, I agree. 5 minutes in the corner for each bad joke. Some people would be in the corner forever at this point. But thank you very much. You'd think Bonesaw would have learned by now, just checking your last message. Yeah, you'd think. I wish it would just work. I still don't understand what the problem is, but it seems like it's only with him. I thought it was with other people at first, but I think it's only with him. Okay, Steel sent it over a buck as well, saying if you go for the whole 18, you can get more exclusive 2 stars as well. Oh, do you get the... I didn't even realize that was part of the rewards. You get the 2-star crystal out of these, too? Oh, well, that's a bigger reason. It's a much bigger reason. I need those 2 stars. Exclusives. Man, I also didn't realize that there were so many fights for each one of these. It's crazy. Thought it was like 2 fights per quest. I mean, I really shouldn't be complaining because the rewards, they're good. But, just unexpected, I guess, more than anything. I know BG has hella SIGs for sure. He doesn't need it, but he's not the type to just give away rewards. Are you crazy? You think I have a lot of SIGs? Dude, I don't know if you're aware of this, but SIG stones are the rarest resource in all of MCOC for some reason. I don't know why Kabam refuses to update other game modes to give out these SIG stones and stuff like that, but no, man. I don't have like an unlimited supply of SIG stones. SIG stones are one of the reasons why I don't grind for new champions that much these days. I would have loved to pick up Mojo. I think Mojo is the best champion of the year by far. Maybe not by far, but I think he is the best champion of the year, but he needs high SIG level. And because of that, it's like, okay, I'm just not going to bother because I can't realistically get these SIG stones, so... ooh, looks like I do have a bunch of skill ones, though. If some of those skill ones may have just went in the overflow. Alright. 2-star. Cool. Let's run it back. Let's do it again. Bonesaw, hit your wife. Sending over 2 more saying, I just like sending you money, apparently. Well, thank you, man. I wish the chat would work. Still wish the chat would work. Feels like the system just cut you out of my streams, but I do appreciate the support. SIG stones make our champion stronger, but why would Kabam want that? Yeah, exactly, man. How dare we want some SIG stones? Mojo was the best. I personally disagree. Who do you think is the best, MSD? I'm curious. Because so far, I would say the order goes something like this for me. Mojo, Sorcerer Supreme, the end. I don't know. I don't know who I'd put third. I'd have to open up the list again. But those 2 for me are the big standouts, I would say. You ever tried eating a clock? It's time consuming. Boo. Alright, what awake... Oh, dude, I keep forgetting to check on my Awakening Gem situation. But alright, we have a mutant one here. Chance it's... 100? Ah, 100 6-star shards. Boo. Long shot? I mean, listen, long shot will always have a special place in my heart because of the long shot video. Still the video I'm most proud of. But I don't think he's better than Mojo and Sorcerer Supreme. Let's burn this Red Skull. Ignite his armors. Speaking of things burning in this game, do you ever think like Red Skull gets hot? Like, look at all the stuff that he's carrying. I can't help think about it because it's, you know, starting to get warmer out. He's got to be sweating his balls off. Alright, Supreme is really good, but with Red Guardian coming, he's my choice as of now. Mojo is top 5, 100%. But I think Longshot is better. Okay. Yeah, for me, Red Guardian is definitely not the best, but fair enough. PG is proving what we have always thought. Kabam rigs it for the YouTubers to make the rewards look better. Ah, you're right, dude. It's totally rigged. PG not worried at all about getting a duped Aegon? You just think he's inevitable if you keep collecting shards? Sort of. Like, eventually there'll be more ways to awaken champions. Like, if I didn't already have a 6-star Aegon, then I would say, yeah, there's a chance that I would never get him. That's certainly a thing. But when you already have a champion, like I don't have a need for a 6-star awakened Aegon right now. So even if I awakened him, you know, a year from now or whatever, it's okay. The thinking about all the different offers that will come around for, you know, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, different quests going forward, Act 7, things like that. I don't think Kabam's going to be giving out awakening gems like candy anytime soon, for 6 stars at least. But I certainly think that it is inevitable, yeah. And the other side of that story too is that you don't 100% need Aegon to do... I mean, you don't 100% need any champion to do, like, anything in this game. Like, was Ghost the best answer for a lot of things in Act 6? Yeah, I would say she'd be the MVP. But I didn't have her, and I still got through it. Just like MSD doesn't have Aegon, and he's still getting through the Abyss. And there's only going to be more and more champions that get added to the game that will kind of open up that possibility further, so. Mojo's flimsy? What? Really? And needs a full send for effectiveness. Would my opinion change if I had him? Maybe. Even still, Mojo's great, but not fantastic. Ooh, MSD. I think if you had him, I could sway your opinion on it. If I had him, I could sway your opinion on it. Dude, I think he was so strong when I had him in the content creator program. Let's go look at his base stats real quick, because I don't even remember them. All I know is that he felt extremely powerful, and the mechanics that he has, the ability to heal, and hold on just a minute. This is what I thought, dude. 37,000 health. Flimsy? Whoa. I mean, his block proficiency isn't great. I'll give you that. But the dude ain't flimsy, man. The dude could take a hit. He also has some negative physical resistance. This ain't really helping my case at the moment, I guess. But the dude's, I don't know, man. He feels really strong. I think it's all the attack that he gets. Like a 565. Having, you know, 2346 base attack, multiplying that by 3. He's just strong, man. The little bit of healing that you get from him is actually quite a bit. I went in the wrong area. Alright, we got 5 more rifts to do. Let's hope for something a little bit better. I have a rank 5. He is not tanky at all. I mean, he's not just going to be able to stand there and take a million blocked hits, but he'll survive enough blocked hits and then be able to heal up and keep the fight going and all that. I don't know, dude. I think he's really strong. I don't have the 565 experience. I will say that. I only had him as a rank 3 temporarily, but he plowed through fights. And just again, the way his abilities work, it felt like he'd be good for definitely not at all situations, for sure. But I feel like he'd be good for a bunch of situations. Stroke my saber, send it over to saying I really like my new 4-star Red Guardian. Nice, man. Congrats on grabbing an early access 4-star. That's good stuff. Thank you for the 2. Oh, Vic Oceans. Oh, I'm so sorry. I must have missed this when I was rambling about Mojo. Vic sent it over 2 as well, saying my first 5-star Man-Thing. Is he good? It's not a bad first 5-star. Man-Thing, I've said it a bunch, but Man-Thing is my favorite champion of this entire game. I don't think he's the strongest. Hold on. Hold the phone. Chance it. Son of a 106-star shards. I don't think he's the strongest champion in the game by any means, but I think he's pretty good. He kind of needs Mystic Dispersion, but I understand it might be expensive to get Mystic Dispersion, especially where you're at in the game, that being your first 5-star, so, you know. But he's not bad. He'll help you out. He's usable for sure. He's got, what's it called? He's got bleed immunity. He's got, I think, armor break immunity, something. Anyway, he's got like the at least some basic utility, and his damage output isn't amazing, but it's also not bad. And this might not mean much right now, but in the later parts of the game currently, for a couple of fights, he's like one of the few options for it. So I'd say it's a decent first 5-star, man. Dude, thank you very much for the 2. Struck my saber. Thank you again for the 2 as well. I'm curious how many. I always wonder like how many people go for those early access offers and how many people get good pulls from them. Is anyone in here have a 5-star version of Red Guardian at the moment? Gotta be at least one of you guys. Brian, on the scale of Venom the Duck to Man-Thing, how deep is your love? I don't know if I could really say on YouTube, Cam. Enzo got a 6-star Guardian. Oh, dude, I totally forgot that the 6-stars were even in there. Oh, man, I bet he's hyped. I bet Enzo's super hyped right now. That's awesome. Congrats to Enzo. A-Rob got 5-star also? Okay. Nice. That's good. Is Elsa Bloodstone any good? She's one of the few champions that I just really have, like, no experience with. So I can't really say exactly how good she is, but from what I've heard, I know, like, Hector made a... I think Hector made a video about her saying that he really likes Elsa and feels... I think these are what Hector was saying, at least. I think he was saying that he feels like she's a bit underrated, kind of thing. A little bit slept on, you know? But I can't really say for sure. I don't have the experience with her. Tried Elsa a few times on attack for Aegis Intercept. It was a disaster both times. Rip. I got a 0-star Red Guardian and didn't even buy the offers. Wow, that's impressive. Really good. GG, I have 5.4k units. Hold on. 5.4k units at the minute, and free to play. Do you think I can grind to 15k before 4th of July? It's possible, man. You'd have to really grind like most milestones consistently every single week. But yeah, it's possible. You can gain upwards of 2,000 units a week if you're hitting all the milestones. So BG, you're just wasting units on rifts. Basically, yeah, man. If we really think about it, like I just spent, it's like 30 units for a refill. At this rate, The 100 6-star shards that I'm getting. That's three. Yeah, that's about 3,000 units in refills. Not worth. Does anyone know if you can get ambushed in lower tier rifts? I have no idea. Did I? I don't think I got ambushed at all here, did I? There's a platinum pool or something, though, right? BG, could you please do a gameplay video on using Ghost correctly? You're asking the wrong person, dude. I don't have a Ghost. So there's a bunch of Ghost content on YouTube though. I don't know how many wrap them up in a nice little tidy guide of using Ghost, but if you check out people doing Legends runs or just a lot of people just exploring high-level content in general. Dude, I still keep forgetting to check my Awakening Gem situation. I wouldn't mind a tech one, though. But anyway, there's a lot of Ghost content out there if you take a little look for it. Okay. Chance it. 1,000 5-star shards. Results of these rifts have not been stellar. Legends runs are good for Ghost play because it's against different types of nodes. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky because of course people are like taking a little bit larger risks and playing more aggressively, but with Ghost it's a little bit different because that's kind of how you play Ghost anyway. You know, you are being aggressive. You are able to push them to special 3s if you have Hood and all that. I want Brian to pull a Ghost so bad after all his nerf Ghost shenanigans. What shenanigans? It'll be fun to see him struggle to use her for a year. Okay. I would also like to pull Ghost so that I could actually do a Legends run, but yeah, actually, I mean, all the Legends run stuff, it's all too late now. So at this point, I still want to pull Ghost to save many thousands of units, but it's too late for the Legends run. Hello, BG. Why does Kabam hate you? I don't know. I feel like they don't hate me. They just it's like. They just have an equal general disliking for all people, you know? They don't hate me in particular. They just like to give everybody crap rewards. If you get ambushed, can you sacrifice a champ to plat pool and close out of the game before beating him? I want to see if you get an inbox message. Is that how you get the messages? I've seen some of those messages floating around. BJ did a path in Labyrinth last night with Ghost. Spent 3 revives total, and that's just because of Maestro regen. Dang, dude. That's awesome, man. Hey, speaking of Labyrinth, I'm thinking I'm thinking about ranking up Venom the Duck today. I feel like it's finally time. There's a level up event on. I gotta think about it, check my resources, all that stuff. I don't know if I have the class catalyst lined up for it. I'm gonna rank up somebody today. But I was thinking when I rank up Venom the Duck, maybe we could take a trip into the Labyrinth. Because I always wanted to do that, man. I always wanted to use Venom the Duck in Labyrinth. And I just never had him before. I feel like that's the best place to. It'd be a fun place to use him at least. DG, any knowledge on the Hulkbuster buff? I don't know when it's coming. It's got to be real soon though. But I don't know if they were still analyzing data. I don't know if there was an official announcement on it, or anything like that. But it's got to be real soon. If it's not in the next update, then I would imagine it would be in the following one. Tried Venom the Duck in lab. He was solid. Oh, I know he's solid, man. Cage down to 70k, 544 combo. Dude, just had a 120 combo and he wrecked me. Only got to fight him one more time, thank God. Pete Daniels, sound like you're doing a great job, man. Keep it up. Alright, we got 3 more rifts. Oh, you know what? Before I continue, Awakening Gem situation. Here's how we're looking for 5 stars. So I've got 2 of the generics. So those kind of cover all the classes. Well, obviously, I don't know why I even have to say that, but anyway. I've got 1 Cosmic. I have no Tech, no Mutant, no Skill. Oh, I do have 1 Science. I didn't think I had a Science. And then 1 Mystic as well. So 1 Science, 1 Mystic, 2 Generic, and a Cosmic. So yeah, I could still use some 5-star Awakening Gems. Would not mind landing on them. I don't need them so bad to pick up a chronometer, but I would not mind landing on them. Bisleu Cage fears She-Hulk. She took him to court, and he was guilty. I like it, MSD. B. Daniels sent it over too, saying if I was doing great, I'd have over 650 combo. Oh man, I don't know. It sounded like you were doing great to me, at least. Sounded like you were killing it, but well, get to it, man. 650 combo. You got this. What sig is your Hyperion? He's like 660, I want to say. Maybe 80 at this point. His sig level doesn't really matter. It doesn't change much at all. The 5-star version, at least. I think Sig 1 is 65% increased duration. Sig 20 is 70%, and Sig 200 is 75%. Something like that. It's such a minor difference. Oh, what gem do I have here? Ooh, Tech. Okay. Yeah, Tech would be great. Chance it. Oh, okay. 1,000 6-star shards this time. Alright. I'm happy with that. First good rift, I would say. Gladly take 1,000 6-star shards. BG doing a labyrinth path solo every fight so far, but Doctor Strange is wrecking me. Any advice? Dude, that Doctor Strange, he actually wrecked me too, man. You know, I don't know if this is going to work for you, but I felt like I almost had an easier time pushing him to special 2s. For some reason, I just kept getting hit by his special 1. I don't know, man. But yeah, I remember going through that Doctor Strange, and each time I went through him, it was like 8 revives or something. I just kept getting destroyed by him. I don't know if I have much else for advice, other than you know, just be extra careful on evading the special 1 if that's what's happening to you, if you're getting clipped by it. Or maybe try the L2. L2, I mean, it's typically harder to evade, but maybe, man, refresh my memory, guys. For the Doctor Strange fight, I know he lifesteals like a lot. Does he lifesteal when you block the specials? Or is that only when you get hit? If it's only when you get hit, then just, you know, blocking like the first part, first 2 hits of the L2 and evading the final one doesn't do that much damage. I can't remember if that's a good piece of advice or not. BG, my first 2 rifts got me 2k 6-star shards. Nice, man. I'd say that's a pretty good result. I mean, you know, I don't know exactly what like my top choice is for the rifts. But I wouldn't mind landing on 1,000 6-star shards more. Like, 6-star shards ain't that common, you know. 1,000's not too bad. get to your corner of the screen, then evading the special one is super easy. No life steal on blocks. Okay. Yeah, I do agree about dashing all the way back to the left side. It is a bit easier to evade it, but okay, the block thing is really useful, because if you just heal up to full, then his attack is not that high. The way it works in Labyrinth, you might already be aware of this, but just for other people that may not know, in Labyrinth, the amount of attack the opponents have is based off of your missing health. It was a way to kind of prevent people from just popping 20% revives, because if they did that, then there'd be a higher chance of them just dropping in the next combo that they block. Or at least it seemed like that was the case. I'm still surprised they didn't bring that back for the Abyss, but they're pretty generous with some of the ways that things work in the Abyss. You know, like the no limber thing. But anyway, God, I love that L2 animation. It's so cool. But anyway, what was I gonna say? So yeah, if you just heal up to full, then his attack is actually not that high, and you can just block those specials if that's the problem. Of course, might not be the cheapest thing to do now, but planning ahead, farming up potions and things like that really helps. Okay, we've got 2 more rifts to do. If I get if I land on a full 5-star or featured 5-star or something like that, man, we'll pop it open. The rest of these rewards is kind of, I mean, I'm still saving the 6-star shards. Kind of hard to do anything with the rewards right at this moment. Any good pulls? Yeah, well, the last one was pretty good, the 1,000 6-star shards. One before that. Anyone know what cutoff is in the 4-star feature to avoid death matches? Once you're on the infinite streak in the 4-star featured, you're able to use rank 4 4-star champion safely and rank 2 5-star champion safely as well. If you want to go lower than that, you have to mix them in with higher levels. So what's it called? For the 4-stars, it would be like 1 rank 5 with 2 rank 3s. Or for the 5-stars, 1 rank 3 with 2 rank 1s. Alright, we've got a skill awakening gem here. I don't have a skill awakening gem, as we just checked, so I wouldn't mind it. Let's chance it. Hey, another 1,000 6-star shards. Cool. I will happily accept, game. Thank you very much. On Doomsday, I should, with the addition of these extra 6-star shards, I can probably get to another 6-star. So, sick. It's almost time, guys. Still got that 6-star Nexus crystal. We're gonna have a few of these 6-star crystals. I'm psyched, man. In one season of War at the top end, you can get better rewards than doing Labyrinth at this point in the game. I would argue that War is more expensive, though. And I don't know if that's entirely true, even. I think the rewards for Labyrinth 100% are still better, unless you're like the #1 alliance in the entire game. But like just looking at the Master Bracket rewards, I would say the rewards from Labyrinth 100% are more enticing. But War is just very expensive, man. At the top end, it's extremely expensive. Even if you're not buying the biggest boosts, just the amount of glory or units that you have to spend on potions compared to if you have like a 565 Aegon that can just blitz through Labyrinth in I don't know. You can get all the paths done in like 10 hours total and not that many revives. Should I go for a chronometer? It's worth it if you're targeting a specific awakening gem. Other than that, I would say no. I would just chance it otherwise. But yeah, if you have a good champion that you want to awaken, worth. War is expensive and stressful. Costs you years on your life. That's also true. It will cost you years on your life. Teleport. Thank you. Game was bugging out on me. I bought a meter just so I could get something I wanted, not necessarily an awakening gem. Okay, you know, it's your resources. You do whatever you want with them, you know. It's just advice. Warlock worth grabbing and awakening for? A little bit hard to say. Possibly. I don't think his awaken ability is that important, but still a nice bonus. And Warlock just such a useful champion overall that it could end up saving you resources down the line. So I'd say sure. You can kind of go either way on that one, though. Alright, we've got one more, guys. How many 6-star shards? 2,700. Yeah, sweet, man. I cannot wait to open these 6-star crystals on Doomsday. I didn't run into Platinum Pool at all, right? Is he really that rare, or did I just get super unlucky? I want to fight him. Fun fact, Red Guardian is immune to unblockable attacks, sort of. This means he can block them and his block won't be broken, sort of. He has to burn his charges to do it. It feels like more of a safety net, a little bit of a safety net with him rather than like something that you would intentionally do in a quest with Red Guardian. Maybe in some cases you would intentionally do it, but for the most part, I don't consider him like a counter to the average unblockable special fight. All right, we've got Mutant here. Let's chance it. Hey, all right, man. Guys, we get to pop this open now. Yes. Actually get to open something up. Sick. Sick. Red Guardian's unblockable. Block is the most overhyped part of his kit IMO. That poop messes up your damage and your sustain. Yeah. I don't think it's a nice bonus to have, but I agree with what Cam said. It's cool that he has it, but it's a cherry on top kind of a thing when looking at the rest of his abilities. Any particular reason you're playing Venom? Love seeing new champs other than just the average Ghost and Omega Red stuff. Really the reason is I just don't have suicides on at the moment. Otherwise, I would just be plowing through with Omega Red just for the sake of saving time. But Venom, he's got pretty good damage output, and I just generally like playing him when not running. I like playing him even when I'm running suicides, but without running suicides, he's great too. Mojo, perhaps? Oh, dude, I forgot Mojo's in there. Oh, I really hope I pull Mojo. Oh my god, that would be so sick. I should have known. Like, I was trying to go through the champions in my head because I popped open some feature crystals, which I normally don't do, but because we had the temporary sigil, I did pop them open, and yeah, now thinking back, like, of course Mojo's in there. But yeah, it's basically either Mojo or one of the exclusive champions that I would really like to see. And by the exclusives, I just mean the ones that are not in the basic pool of champions, like Abomination, I believe, is in there. I would love to pull an Abomination, believe it or not. Did you do incursions with Legacy yet, or is it going to be a night stream? No, we had to reschedule the incursion run. We're going to do incursions another time. Today just didn't work out. But we'll do it, I'm not sure exactly when, but I'm sure sometime soon here. Legacy and I both enjoy the incursions. Then you have to make a crazy Mojo video just for MSD? Well, I mean, it's still... Don't get me wrong, I would love to pull Mojo, but it still leaves us with the problem of not being able to sig him up. So, I don't know if I'd be able to make that video anytime soon for MSD, but hey, at least it's step one, I guess. I would actually really like to do a Mojo run through Labyrinth, I think. I say this because Labyrinth, it's not really my favorite piece of content in this game, but there's not that many areas of the game where you can just, the opponents have crazy amounts of health that you could really, go to town with your champions. He doesn't need high sig? I disagree, Dreamin'. I think he needs high sig. I think he needs, okay, so I still have Mojo up here, actually. So, here's Mojo. His base attack, 2346, right? Just for awakening the champion, you could basically double his attack, and then getting him up to Sig 200 would triple his attack. And I think that's a huge selling feature of Mojo, is the amount of damage he can do. So if you don't have him at high Sig, I feel like, well, play someone else then. Gonna take Suicides off for an incursion run. Want to take Mojo and Sorcerer Supreme for fun? Oh, dude. Please stream that. Royal, what's up, man? Hey, Brian. Totally not random and humorously meant message. Thanks for being you and being cool. Oh. Love coming to hang and chat whenever. Okay, now what do I do? Oh, hey, Banana Boy. What? Royal. Oh, man. This message. It just warmed my... banana heart. Wait, hold on. Check out the animation on Black Widow's Special 2. I'm telling you, it's the coolest part of her entire ability kit or anything. Not want him in the corner, though. The way she swings those batons, man. So cool. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the movie Sidekicks. Because she's in a white suit. If you guys have ever seen the brilliant movie Sidekicks, and in like the final tournament or whatever. No! Oh, I'm so dead here, aren't I? Nope, I'm gonna survive. We're good. There was like, it's basically Sidekicks. It's a movie where a kid has like attention problems where he's always daydreaming. And it has Chuck Norris in it, and he has daydreams that he's like the sidekick to Chuck Norris. But then he eventually really does like learn some martial arts stuff, and there's a tournament at the end, and yeah, it looks like the kid in the suit with some nunchucks. All right, Speed Up D sending over 3. Thank you, man. Saying rank 5 5-star duped Fury if I have 6-star rank 2 duped Fury. No, I think you only need one of them. I would rank up someone else. If you got a 6-star rank 2 already duped, unless you want to put one on defense, you have that option because he is a good defender. But otherwise, Nah, I think you're good with just one. Warms my banana. ... Heart. But yeah, Speed Up D, thank you very much for the 3. But yeah, I would, unless you want to stick one on defense and still have one to use offensively, I would just rank up someone else. Scotty Lang sending over a buck as well with no message. Guessing it is a Paseo buck. Scotty, thank you very much. All right, let's crack this 5-star featured crystal. Which tab is it in? Is it? Oh, it is in this one. Sweet. All right, let me take a look at the list here again. Little refresher. So, we have a guarantee of one of the following 5-star champions. Abomination. So I'm gonna list. I'm gonna kind of count how many good champions I would want out of this. So Abomination, I want. Bishop, Captain America. Well, I wouldn't totally be banned out of Captain America, but he's far from first choice, so we'll say nah. Doctor Strange, just pulled him, nah. Domino, nah. Electro, yep. Electra, nope. Groot, nope. Iron Man, Infinity War, nope. Longshot, yep. Luke Cage, no. Magneto, no. Massacre, no. Already have him as a 6-star Massacre, that is. Mephisto, no. Mojo, big, yep. Mole Man, I wouldn't be too mad, so we'll add it. Nova, again, wouldn't be too mad, so we'll add it. Old Man Logan, no. Punisher, no. Red Skull, no. Sentinel, yeah, I'd be happy with that. Silver Surfer, yes. Okay, so 8 champions out of this. Okay. 8 champions that I would actually want out of this list of champions. Let's do it. Please. Mojo would be number 1. I would say the exclusives are number 2. So like Abomination, Electro, those are basically second on the list. After that, I don't even know, man. Sentinel, I'd really like to see. That'd be the awakening for him. Longshot would be super cool. But Mojo number 1. Yeah, I already just pulled Squirrel Girl and awakened her and all that, so that's all right. Some extra Sig Stones. Maybe I'll start throwing more Sig Stones into Squirrel Girl if I like the overflow ones. I don't know. But okay. Hey, it's 26 stones and 275 6-star shards. So it's not bad. Oh, here's a terrific offer that I should totally buy. Okay. Her Sig level does matter. I remember testing her at a lower Sig level and realizing how important her Sig is. So, not mad at this. Pull Surfer, he has your hairstyle. I would have loved to pull that bald cap model, but a bunch of people wanted me to open up the 2 stars. Guys, I never open crystals. But okay, let's open up the 2 stars. Where are they? Oh god, here's the problem. Which one? Is it these? Senior Red Room recruits? What are these? So we'll pop open both, I guess? What's the difference? Just a different set of champions, or? Okay. God, there's so many. Alright, let's see what we get. New 2 stars, please. 3 new. I like the looks of 3 new. Which 3? Ugh. Ew. Oh. She'll fix it. Oh, great. Oh, God. All right. Well, still 3 new. Any more new ones? Nope, just 3 new. Alright. Okay. Oh, man. Well, you know, listen. There's a lot I can do with these 2-star champs, you know. Let's see what's in the senior ones. Alright, 7 senior red room recruit crystals. Oh, what do we got? We're going to spin them all out one by one. Just kidding. New champs, please. Ooh, 3 new. We could already see one of them. Oh, I like this, man. I like getting new 2-star champions. This is good. Okay, so we got the 2-star Ghost Rider. Okay. What else? 2-star Proxima. That's actually pretty cool. I'm really curious to see what a 2-star Proxima can do. Like full charges and all that. That's actually kind of cool, man. I'll do that one day just for funsies. And Nightcrawler. Okay, Nightcrawler less interesting. That's okay. A little bit less interesting, but the Proxima's cool, man. Psyched about that. Okay. I think that's... They have feelings too? Oh, man, they do. They do have feelings, you know? I think that's pretty much it. Please stop spamming Nexus, man. I'm not popping open a Nexus 6-star crystal right now. You need to calm yourself. It's, how many more days until Doomsday? 2 weeks, guys. We're 2 weeks away. Whatever you do. Like, listen, man, you know, it's your crystals, your choice. You do whatever you want, alright? But here's my advice. Do not open a 6-star crystal right now. Doom is going to be added to the 6-star pool in 2 weeks. At least give yourself the chance to pull Doom. Is it going to happen? Not likely. But at least give yourself the chance, man. I have more rifts to do, but this stream has gone on long enough. We'll have to break this down to a different stream to do more of the rifts. We did 7 of them today, and the 6 new 2-stars feels pretty good. It's time to show you guys my egg and bid you all adieu. Steel sending over a buck though. Steel, thank you very much. Saying, wow, you can't even get Ghost as a 2-star. It's true. Can't even get the 2-star version of Ghost. Rip, man. I can't wait till Pac-Man gets added and destroys all the ghosts. That's what I'm going to call it. If Ghost ever gets nerfed, it will be known as the Pac-Man update. Alright? I'm not asking for that to happen. I know a lot of people will be mad. But I'm just saying, if it happens, that's the term we're all going to use. You heard it here first. Alright, anyway. Man, my little tracker was busted. I hope I didn't miss any super chats. If I did, I am so sorry. But I don't think I saw anyone say that I missed him. So I think we're good there. Thank you, everybody. There were quite a few of them. Eli, big D for today. Thank you very much. I'll be back in about 4 hours from right now. Lots of people? Everyone would be mad. Yeah, lots. Well, not everyone, but lots of people. And yeah, I will see you guys in about 4 hours if you're coming back. Egg. See you guys later.